Hey guys, it's Aquaman, and on this episode, we're hiking the Shenandoahs. Catch you down trail. Hey guys, alright, so did a little bit of hiking in the Shenandoahs, and now I'm not going to be doing the whole Shenandoahs because if you saw my last video, you know that I did aqua blazing, and so I bypassed a little bit of the Shenandoahs, but I did want to get my legs back from, I did do a fairly long stay at Stanimals, and then went aqua blazing for 3 days, so had to kind of start off slow. Ankle and knee are not always the happiest when you get started again. So I'm at what they call Pass Mountain Shelter, and it is, or a hut here in the Shenandoahs. They call them huts. It is a stone structure, not log or wood like a lot of the other ones. It does hold about 10 hikers if you wanted to put them in here. Right now I'm the only one. It does have a nice spring, which is literally back there, maybe, I don't know, 40 feet, not far. And it does have a fire ring. And again, here in the Shenandoahs, open fires are not allowed, so you have to use the fireplaces that are provided. It does have a privy over here and a bear pole, so you can hang your food on the bear line, on the bear pole. And it's a different combination, or a different configuration than the other kind that we've worked in the past. This one here has kind of like a shepherd's crook. You grab your bag and you put it up on a hook at the top, and that hangs your bag. So, all right, I'm going to stay here tonight. Right now I'm the only one here. And then in the morning, get up, get going, and make it to my first way station. So, welcome to the Shenandoahs. Good morning, everybody. All right, so still in the Shenandoahs. You can see the mountain behind me. Been on trail for a little over a mile. Last night, the shelter and the campsite was pretty packed. I was surprised. Ran into some familiar faces from the trail. One, I don't know if you guys have seen him, Baby Hands was one. Ghost was another of my trail people that I know. And so yeah, it's been pretty cool. Nothing really spectacular this morning. Just making my way to my first way station. Hopefully I hit that at lunchtime for one of their AT famous blackberry milkshakes and cheeseburgers. So looking forward to that. It'll be my first way station. So, all right. All right, guys. We're coming out of the woods into a Shenandoah oasis. These are called way stations, and it's kind of like a rest area / restaurant. Some of them have a lot more amenities than others, like showers and all kinds of stuff. So, but this one here, from what I understand, is famous for its blackberry milkshake. So, definitely looking forward to that. Unfortunately, they don't open until 11, and it's now 10:40. So, I'm just gonna have to chill for a little bit before I get the milkshake, but definitely excited to be here now because I kind of been looking forward to it. My mouth is already salivating. Been looking forward to this all morning. So, all right, guys, I'll show you when I got it. Alright guys, so here we are at the Elkwallow Wayside Camp Store and the AT famous blackberry milkshake. Let's see how it is. Not bad. That's actually really good. Alright guys, so cheers and we'll catch you down trail. Hey gang, alright, so we're at the Hogback Overlook here in the Shenandoahs, and you know, as before, again, it's always breathtaking to see these views from these overlooks. Check that out. So, alright guys, enjoy. Alright guys, so I'm at Gravel Springs Hut. This is the second hut on the Shenandoahs I'll be staying in, and this is actually the northernmost shelter for northbounders, or the I guess this is the northernmost one in the Shenandoahs. So this will be the last shelter I stay in for the night. Just like the one last night, it's kind of the same, actually a little bit different configuration. This one has it where you have people on the top, 2 across the back, 1 on the top over here, and then a bunch along the bottom. Picnic tables in the same location, same fire pit configuration, and it's about the same distance. It does have a bear box down there, and then the privy is just to the tree line over there. I guess you can see it in the distance. So yeah, everything's pretty laid out, pretty nice. Spring is right back there, a little rock way along the pathway. You step over it, and that's the spring. So yeah, so this is it for the night. So far, I'm the first one here at the shelter. There's some other people camping at the campsites nearby, but so far, I'm alone in the shelter, so we'll see how long that lasts. So, all right, guys, we'll catch you down trail. Good morning, everybody. So, all right, well, I'm about to summit North Mount Marshall, which is the northernmost peak of the Shenandoah, the last of the high peaks. Before I start on the downward elevation, well, sorry, as I start to go down and out of the Shenandoahs, pretty much after this, everything's downhill for the most part. There's a few little ups, but about a little over 1,000-foot climb this morning. Again, I got an early start out of the Gravel Spring hut. That was interesting. Last night we had a raccoon that apparently had been fed by a lot of people, so it had no fear of us at all and kept coming up to us while we were in the shelter. And so that was a little disturbing, because you don't want wildlife to be that comfortable with you. And he was totally okay with being within 3 to 5 feet of us. So hopefully nothing happens to him. He was a cute little guy, as you can see. But so yeah, another amazing view. Some clouds below in the valley back behind me. So all right, well, I got 0.2 to go. That'll get me to the summit, and then it's a downward climb, or a downward descent climb from there. All right, I'll catch you guys down trail. Hi gang, how are you doing? So we just exited the Shenandoah National Park. And it's pretty funny because the moment you pass that sign that says you are now leaving the property, you go right back into crappy, rocky terrain. I mean, literally, like 3 steps away from the sign, it turns into rocks and just non-manicured like it was in the Shenandoah. So, boy, they sure do like to make sure you understand how nice Shenandoah is. All right, so I gotta make my way down this mountain. I still got a while to go, but all right, yay me. Catch you guys down trail. Hey guys, all right, so I'm at the Tom Floyd Shelter, and this is my buddy Ghost up here, and we've been hiking together through the end of the Shenandoahs, and this is the first shelter you come to northbound outside of the Shenandoahs. It's a smaller one. It's got a nice little porch on it, but it is only a 6-person shelter, and a lot of tent sites around here and stuff. Nice fire pit right out front. It does have a privy, and yeah, so this is a I won't lie, the first stretch right out of the Shenandoahs northbound is a little misleading. You think you're expecting to have these really nice trails, and I think what they did was all the rocks that they cleared from the Shenandoahs, the last part, they just dump off the end of an end of a cliff, and that's what you have to come down. That's what it seemed like. So, but it's cleared up now. It's a little bit better. Still have a few more miles to go before I get to Mountain Cabin Hostel. And hopefully I'll get into Front Royal today and check that out. So we'll see. All right, guys. Just wanted to check in, and I'll see you guys down trail. Please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment. Also, if you could, head over to aquamanontheat.com and support me along the way with a donation. Thank you so much.